side. Kate Schulte for a three. Splashes it.
Look at that.
Shot clock at 7, lining with the runner. Off the glass, the hoop of the horn.
LNKTV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network presents Prairie Wolves basketball. Today it's a conference matchup featuring the Storm of Simpson College and your #1 Nebraska Wesleyan University Prairie Wolves. This game is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. And Nebraska Wesleyan University. Now let's take you out to Snyder Arena with Jeff Moats and John Harris.
It's American Rivers Conference men's basketball here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. I'm Jeff Moats, joined by John Harris as we get ready for this men's matchup tonight. Nebraska Wesleyan back on top again after being 1 week off of the top of the mountain. They were #2 following that loss to Loras College. Now they're back up at #1 after Augustana of Illinois got upset last week.
Well, you know, it's good to have that loss in the regular season toward the end of the season. Now they can retool, get back on track, and I think they're getting there.
Well, at home this year, they're 10-0. Nebraska Wesleyan looking to stay intact on their home court here tonight at Snyder Arena, but they're going to go up against a team in Simpson College that can shoot the rock from the outside.
Yeah, about 40%, Jeff, and Wesleyan's had some struggles covering that outside. Fortunately, they make us so many three-point shots, it covers the difference, but they're going to have to close out and stop Simpson here tonight.
For Nebraska Wesleyan, Cooper Cook could move up on the career scoring chart after tonight. He needs at least 13 more points to move up past 1,700 for his career.
Well, he's going to get it. I mean, there's the quiet assassin, I call him. He's unbelievable. The quickest release possibly in the conference. He's going to get that 13 here tonight.
We'll find out here in just a few moments how the Prairie Wolves can handle Simpson College tonight. The Storm of Simpson, the Prairie Wolves of Nebraska Wesleyan. The tip-off's coming up in a few moments on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences. Designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University. NWU.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Snyder Arena tonight. Uh-oh, they got the hunting gear out.
They've been in your closet again?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Well, I mean, these theme nights. These theme nights just mean raid Jeff Moats' closet.
Well, that one kid on the right looks like Rambo.
Hey, that's one of my favorite movies. First Blood.
I think that Jake. That might have been Jake Kittle, member of the Nebraska Wesleyan football team.
Man, Rambo and I are good friends. First Blood. You remember that First Blood? The first one, unbelievable. Some of the best acting you have ever seen in your life.
Oscar award-winning?
No.
All right. No. Let's take a look at your starting lineups tonight.
No.
There you see the starters. Shimonitz out of Creighton Prep. Jack Hiller, Ryan Garber, the senior out of Lincoln Northeast. Cooper Cook, who does have Northeast ties. His father, Kevin, was a star at Northeast, also here at Nebraska Wesleyan in the 80s. And the East Spartan, Clay Reimers, a transfer from Concordia, will get the start at center. And Clay Reimers has really come on strong this year for the Prairie Wolves. A little bit of a mix in terms of the starters for Simpson. And it's our understanding that one of their top scorers, Connor Raridan, is not in the starting lineup tonight. So that's one change of note. And their starters, from what we have on our list, would be Ben Raheski, and then you see John Barbie, Adam Ryder, Kyle Wagner, and Taylor Filbert will be in place of Connor Raridan. So those are your starting lineups right there for Simpson College, and their uniforms kind of look like the old Hickory Husker style uniforms from the movie Hoosiers.
Huh.
At least in the color scheme. And here's the tip. And Shimonitz gets the basketball to start things out. Here's Garver. Right corner, Reimers, 3 on the way from him, nothing but nylon.
Well, that's the way you start this thing off. Reimers right in the corner.
There's that 3-2 zone that Dale Wellman has established here at Nebraska Wesleyan.
And I'll tell you what, you better be careful or you're going to get your pocket picked and they're off the other way. Look how far out this offense is starting out here.
Raheski with it now. High post, they go to Ryder. Here's Raheski for a 3 in and out, no good, and the rebound to Reimers.
That's what he's in there for. Here comes Garver.
Out it goes now to Shimonitz.
Now we're going to go to this high post offense. We got movement.
Garver swings it. Cook, 3 on the way from him. Good.
Boy, I'll tell you, this guy, the quiet assassin, we call him, folks, needs 11 more to get over 1,700 points. My goodness.
6-0 start. 3 ball from the top doesn't fall. Tip-in try doesn't go either. Out of bounds off of Simpson. And it will go to Wesleyan. There you see Dale Wellman.
This guy, I mean, he has turned this team into, you know, first people wondered, will it work? The run and gun, you know, the shoot them every 3 seconds, 6 seconds, whatever. Well, guess what? It works.
Inside it goes. Garver, shot fake, reverse, up and under.
Oh, man. That's my man right there, Ryan Garver, the junkyard dog. He does whatever it takes. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. He's a ghost. He's the shadow.
Barbie out here in the left corner for a 3, and it's up and in for Kyle Wagner.
You got to close out Wesleyan. You got to rotate. 40%, 40.3% from three-point range is Simpson. That's good.
Here's Garver. Cook wide open for another 3. Hits it.
Are you serious? You cannot give a guy who shoots as well as he does those easy looks like that.
And now what do we got here? A foul or a kick ball. It will stay with Simpson. 103-33 in his career. That's Dale Wellman here at Nebraska Wesleyan. Now Garver comes up with a steal. To Shimonitz in transition. He may have gotten away with a walk.
Oh, he did.
And he puts it up and in.
And now that's a timeout. That's a good timeout right there.
And a 30-second timeout taken by Simpson College with 17:24 to go here.
Yeah, that was close.
In the first half. Helping make these broadcasts possible is Quality Water Services of Lincoln. If your tap water doesn't taste great or if it puts off an unpleasant smell, it's likely time to bring in the experts to test the quality of your water. Impurities, other contaminants can put your family at risk. Contact Quality Water Services at 402-423-0909 or go to qualitywaterservices.com for more information.
Nothing like good water.
You know what? Lincoln's got pretty good water.
I got a big, huge water softener, so that's a good timeout.
And there you see the outgoing president on the left, Dr. Fred Oles, and the new president coming in.
Sounds like a good guy.
He is. Chatted with him early on. There's a foul underneath.
Well, his name is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good guy.
Dr. Good, Dr. Darren Good. So we're talking
when
about.
We say he's good, he's good.
And so was the Oles guy. Thank you, Jamie Wins, for that tidbit.
Out with the Oles, in with the good.
Yep. Something like that.
Something like that. I'll quit while I'm behind.
Ryder misses the first free throw, hits the second. 13-4 our score, but both of them sitting together. Dr. Good's been in town this week after the interviewing process and selection of him by the Board of Governors on Monday as Clay Reimers' shot bounces off the top of the backboard out of bounds. But We had a chance to talk to Dr. Good. He says he's a huge sports fan. He loves basketball. And he is a graduate of Augustana College of Illinois. Here's a three from the top, doesn't fall. Leaping in with a rebound is Jack Hiller. Back the other way we go. Here's a three from Shimonitz. That doesn't fall. Hiller gets the ball.
As we saw in the first game, Wesleyan with another possession.
Shimonitz off screens.
Oh, boy, look at that.
Here's Cooper Cook for another three, and he hits another.
He needed 13. He's already got 9.
4 away.
Unbelievable.
From hitting 1,700 in his career.
I don't know why you would ever leave him open.
Inside, Ryder forcing up a shot, gets it to go.
And if Wesleyan has any weak spots, it's right there. So anybody who can find a way to dominate inside, they'll get points. But you also got to stop them too. So
here's Garver, left side of the key. Puts up a shot and in.
And he has just turned into a really awesome offensive player. You know, we used to think about him primarily as a defensive player.
He's the opposite. Well, he's both. Here's a three from the right side, up and in.
40.3%, folks. They can put it down from 3.
Taylor Filbert knocks it down.
That'll keep him in the ball game.
Here's Cook. Garver on the drive, goes up with the left hand, but blocked by Adam Ryder out of bounds.
Good job of recovering by Simpson. Ryder, the big guy inside.
And we'll stay with Wesleyan. Shimonitz to work it into Cook. Out it goes to Hiller.
Good to see Hiller back. He wasn't here the last time I did a game.
That was in January. Here's a three from Garver. Hits it.
Oh, the Rainmaker. And he gives the arm a shot. Great job.
21-9. Nice dish inside. Here's a reverse underneath, up and in. Count that one for Tyler Stumbo.
Little scramble there. Garver was just kind of looking around, trying to figure out who to get on.
Hiller for a three, and that misses. Offensive board from Baugh, and he is fouled, it looked like, going up for the offensive rebound.
And somebody on the backside there for Simpson is getting chewed out. Didn't put a body on. Ball snuck in. He'll see it here. He gets right inside there. Number 35, and that's Filbert from Olathe, senior from Olathe. Got to put the body on.
Nate Bond of Wood River. Free throw off, no good. I mentioned that Dr. Darren Good, who's going to be the new president at Nebraska Wesleyan starting in July.
Number 17, right?
17th president in school history. He's a graduate of Augustana College in Illinois. They were #1 last week in the D3 rankings, but they got beat on Saturday, or Thursday rather, last Thursday, and that knocked them off the top. And so Wesleyan regains the top spot this week. Of course, Prairie Wolves were knocked off at Loris back on the 26th of January. Here's Garver. Hiller from the top for a three, off the iron. And the rebound picked up by Ryder.
Great rebound.
Good ball movement from Simpson. Stumbo with it now. Here's a three from the right side. Good.
Wow.
Filbert drills another three. That was NBA range three. And it's 22-14, the lead at 8 still for Wesleyan.
Gillingham ready to get into this ball game.
Out of Greeley, Colorado. Step back fadeaway for Shimonitz. That doesn't go, and the rebound picked up by Filbert.
Got to close out.
Entry pass denied. Here comes Wesleyan. Here is Garver with the left hand, missing it. Battle for the ball, picked up by Ryder. Here come the Storm.
Garver was looking for the foul. It's not to be.
Here's a wide open three again. Missing that one, no good, was Filbert. Back the other way. Garver gets it on the low block. And now he draws the foul. Good hesitation that time by Garver, but Filbert thought otherwise. He thought he was being hooked.
And he was, but that's a, Garver's going to give it a little bit, not much. Yeah, gave it a little bit of it. It wasn't demonstrative in terms of the hook. Sometimes you see the guy put his arm all the way around and then spin around. A bit subtle for Ryan Garver.
Here's Cooper Cook. Little step in the lane and misses the left-hander, and he'll go to the line.
That's one thing you find about Cooper Cook. You think he's all outside. He does a tremendous job of posting inside because he knows how to score the ball. Not just a shooter, folks, a scorer. Got the post up on Barbie.
Free throw up and in for Cook.
That's 10 already. Is he going to get 13? Are you kidding me?
Hits it.
He's going to have 13 before halftime.
At the rate we're going, you bet he could. 24-14 our score if you're just joining us. Simpson with the basketball. In those red uniforms, and there's a steal for Wesleyan. Shimonitz to Cook. Wesleyan, 4 of their 5 starters averaging double digits in the scoring column. Reimer's the only one that's not. He's just under at 9.9. Turnaround scoop shot from Reimers doesn't fall, and the rebound to Stumbo.
Transition offense to defense.
3 on the way, off, no good. That time from Wagner and back the other way. Shimonitz. Out it goes Cook, 3 on the way, low, nope, short air ball. Rescued by ball and bounds into the hands of Wagner. Up the floor, here comes Simpson. And a layup with the left hand from John Barbie.
That's a great move there. Took it right at Cooper Cook.
Eleven and a half minutes remaining. Barbie rescues the ball, picked up by Shimonitz. Bounce pass to Reimers, who lays it in.
The old look what I found. Great job by Nate Shimonitz. Reimers in the right place at the right time.
Back to a 10-point lead. Here's a 3 from the right wing that doesn't fall for Filbert. Here come the Prairie Wolves. Cordell Gillingham is into the game, a junior out of Greeley, Colorado, and a transfer from Concordia. And now we got a foul away from the basketball. It's on Wagner. He held on to Clay Reimers.
Grabbed the old jersey, like the old defensive back.
Yeah.
Trying to impede his progress, just grabbed his front of his jersey.
That's team foul number 4 against Simpson.
That's the other thing about Wesleyan. They make you foul them. I mean, their movement and the way they play this game. Uh-oh.
Offensive foul. This will go against Wesleyan.
Is that Austin Hall? Who's that in the ball game? Who they call that on? Number 12.
Cordell Gillingham.
Yeah, Gillingham.
So 10:50 to go. Bounce pass inside. Here's Filbert. Turnaround shot up and in. Make that Ryder. That's Ryder.
Yeah, 6'9". He has an advantage here on Wesleyan inside.
And I'm surprised Simpson doesn't do that a lot more. And now the ball thrown off of the midsection of the breadbasket area of Kyle Wagner by Reimers.
Thank goodness he turned sideways.
Would have been much more devastating.
Indeed.
Reimers for a 3, hits it.
Oh, he's come over from Concordia, locked and loaded, folks. And let's see what we got here.
And now Wagner is going to come off. I think he did get hit.
Yeah, he got a little bit of the sauce there.
Yeah, I think he took it. Yeah, he's hurting.
You said the breadbasket, right?
Maybe a little bit lower.
And he threw it hard.
Oh. 29-18, Wesleyan by 11. And now a steal Gillingham with it on the break. Garver slides in, lost the ball. Shot up and missing, no good, but the offensive board from Ryder doesn't go. Reimers gets the basketball. Here's Austin Hall on the other end. Gillingham with it. Shot clock at 15 for Garver. Lob down low to Baugh, who went up, got it knocked out of his hands. Good help defense from Nick Jansen.
Yeah, nice post up by Baugh and a nice look by Garver. Baugh gets a nice little drink of water here. See if he'll be back in the ball game soon.
Here's Garver for a three, and he buries it.
Boy, I'll tell you. All he needed was a confidence on offense.
That gives him 10.
You know, he had all the confidence in the world.
Ryder misses a mid-range shot. He pivoted around that left elbow.
One and done.
Back on the other end here with 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Hall to Garver. Here's a three. Boom.
Is it this easy? I mean, my goodness.
35-18 Prairie Wolves.
Oh, boy. There we go.
Stumbo skip pass to Barbie. Tries to swing into the far corner and overthrows it out of bounds.
Just total disruption there by Wesleyan. Again, scurrying, scrambling. Barbie airmailed it. Garver's hit 2 in a row, folks. And before you know it, with this team, you know, you're up for a little bit, and then next you know you're down by, 18.
Garver keeps the dribble alive, and now he's fouled. He'll be on Ryder.
That's a bad foul on Ryder, way out near the three-point line. Just back up. You know you got a guard on you. Back up. Use your length if he decides he's going to shoot it to contest.
Closing in on 8 minutes to go in the half. Garver with a drive to the basket and puts it in.
Last 8 points for Ryan Garver.
He's got 15. And the lead at 19. Ryder puts it up and in. Nice move.
And again, inside presence, Ryder. Tremendous job.
And Simpson needs to do that more often.
More often, yeah. Every time. That's the place where they have the advantage on Wesley.
I mean, you got Ryder at 6'9", who is taller than any other player on that Wesleyan team right now.
And he looks like he's got some skills.
Garver.
Whoop!
Pivots, goes up and puts it in.
The okey-doke. We've seen it so many times.
Boy, he's starting to feel it big time. Down inside, nice move by Ryder, but the ball knocked away. Here's Hall on the break. Hall goes up and he's fouled.
Unbelievable. If we weren't doing these games, I wouldn't believe what I'm seeing. I mean, these guys are unbelievable. Garver, let's get a little okey-doke here. Whoop! He gets one of those a game where he fakes out everybody and he has just an easy layup into the basket.
First personal on Nick Jansen. And Austin Hall hits his first free throw of the game.
And again, I think that loss to Loris really lit a fire. I think Coach Wellman said, listen, guys, all right, we got that out of our system. All right, it's finally happened. We're not going to have an undefeated season. Now let's have an undefeated season from this point on.
But the other thing is, though, on Saturday, as Hall misses the second free throw, Buena Vista came into Lincoln and put a scare into Wesleyan, and the Prairie Wolves only won by 3.
Yeah. They've shown some vulnerabilities.
You bet.
No doubt about it.
Kick ball. They will stay with Simpson.
But again, those, we learn a lot more from the challenges of our lives than from the successes. And so that loss and then the subsequent challenge against Buena Vista, hopefully they have the eye of the tiger, if you will, or the eye of the prairie wolf.
That too. 3 on the way for the right side, in and out, no good that time for Filbert. And And now Garver in the front court. Underhand tosses it to Hiller for a three, missing it. And Filbert with the board on the other end.
Stepped right into it.
Jump pass over here on the left side. Case good. He'll take the jumper, missing it. Rebound Garver.
Well, I tell you what, one and done for
Garver all alone. He'll take the three. Boom!
Oh, man, is he on fire?
He is absolutely on
Is
fire.
he on fire?
And you cannot stop him right now.
Oh, man.
And that's Ryan Garver. He is 100% from beyond the arc. 4 of 4 tonight. Watch this right here.
Look at that. Release. Rotation.
Wow.
Splash. Look at it. Guns a-blazing.
30-second timeout taken. Garver already with 20 points.
Unbelievable. I mean, we've been amazed by him so much. And it's amazing that he's a college senior now.
Yeah.
We've seen him throughout high school. You know, fortunately, he stayed in Lincoln for us to be able to see him in college. And you're talking about a joy to watch. Ryan Garver, you better believe it.
I have a story about Ryan, is that, and I'll get to that here in a moment when we get the next break in the action here, but on how much he's evolved as a basketball player.
Well, it's been tremendous. We've watched it with our own eyes. And, you know, we've seen him, you know, start at Northeast, get him to the state tournament.
2 times. Filbert hits the jumper. That's a 2. That gives him 8. Here's Garver. Nice lob into Hiller, who puts it up and in.
Unbelievable. What a tremendous play. And Garver, with those 20 points, I think that's his 6th assist. So he's filling the stat sheet here.
There's a 15-footer good. Knocked down there by Wagner, who's back into the game. 45-24. 5:12 to go here in the half. Hiller on the low block. Reimers back into Hiller. Now to Reimers, who's going to go up and put one down, but he's fouled. Did you see that? Let's see that again if we can.
Oh, he's coming. He's bringing the hammer.
He was.
He's bringing the hammer, not the pterodactyl. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa, that'd have been something else.
Free throw is up and in for Reimers.
Now we saw 2. You know, here it comes. He's coming with it. Now we saw 2 dunks the other day at North Star game.
Yeah.
They're about as good as any 2 we've seen since we've been doing games together.
And that's been 12 years at least.
I mean, the alley-oop and then the full court.
Josiah Alec we're talking
my
about from
goodness.
North Star.
Ladies and gentlemen.
His hands and the top of his head were above the rim.
It was unbelievable.
And it was a beautiful play.
Come flying out of the sky like the pterodactyl. And Reimer said, hey, I'm bringing the noise here. It was not to be. Would have rocked this whole place.
Inside they go. Out in the corner, Filbert for a 3, hits it.
That's a nice inside out. Great job by the guard there.
That gives him 11.
Case good. Didn't have an opportunity. Stopped by Garver. Throws it right in the corner. And this Wesleyan weave.
Shimonitz for a 3, misses it. Offensive board Cook, he stepped out of bounds, back the other way. Well, the story about Ryan Garver goes back to when he was at middle school at Mickle Middle School. My mom was a PE teacher there for 33 years, and my dad, when he retired, helped coach the boys over there at Mickle, so did my mom. And the one thing they said about Ryan Garver, he was a great team player. He didn't want to score. All he wanted to do was pass the ball. That was the one thing they said about Garver, that, you know, every chance he had to take a shot, he'd find another open man and help out his team. But that just goes to show you the versatility that he has as a team player. But eventually he evolved out of that. They got him to score, and the rest is history. Filbert to the basket. misses it, but Ryder with a follow-up on the other side.
Yeah, too many opportunities there for Simpson. They get it on the third try. Wesleyan can't have that.
Here's Shimonitz to Baugh, now to Garver. Nice look. Dirks to the basket, puts it in.
Boy, I tell you, they're like the Globetrotters.
You got that right.
Maybe I'm gonna start calling Garver a metal art.
Here's a deep three off, and the rebound to Cooper Cook.
Is Garver still hot? Is it time for a heat check?
We'll find out. Shimonitz, now to Garver. Dirks, he'll take the three. Wow. It is raining threes here at Snyder Arena.
If you come off this bench, you better be able and ready to shoot.
Left side. Filbert.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Wagner pulls up. In and out on that. The rebound to Dirks. Here's Garver again. Nice dump down low. Offensive foul on Cook.
I'd love to have seen him throw up the little teardrop right there. He gave the ball fake, got into the lane. Right there. There you go. Now, right there, teardrop. Yep, I saw him closing in. Just one step too many.
I guess it's a proven statistical fact.
What is a proven statistical fact?
Whatever they're arguing about down there in the end zone, Wagner hits it.
We mean Duck Dynasty over here?
7 for Wagner. Don't make me laugh, man. It hurts to laugh. This chest cold is killing me. Dirks misses the three from the top.
Well, we got a gamer going here, folks. Jeff Moats is gaming it out here.
Here's Filbert for another three. Wow.
And Coach Wellman is not happy. You got a big lead. Nevertheless, you want to play solid basketball under a minute and a half here.
Here's a steal. Going up and in, laying it up there is Jansen, and now timeout going to be called by Dale Wellman. He's going to burn a 30-second timeout. He did not like the last couple of sequences from what Simpson did out there, and so he burns a timeout.
What he's doing is burning some ears. When you start seeing teeth.
Tell you what, Coach Wellman has been a breath of fresh air for this basketball program, for this athletic department. I mean, he has turned this thing around in only 5 years. And, you know, you and I, we've been covering games together 12 years overall, but off and on here in a capacity with Wesleyan in the last 10 or so. And, you know, from the old regime to now, it's night and day.
Night and day. I love how he did that. He chewed him out and just turned around, walked away. Fix it. Fix it. Whatever's wrong right now, fix it. Don't stop looking at the scoreboard.
Nice feed of Shimonitz, back out Reimers. Garver. Here's a three from Baugh. Missing it, Reimers offensive board. Garver behind the back dribble. Lost it, recovers it.
That's the other thing about Ryan. He's gotten some handles now.
Oh, you bet. Tried to dish it off, but got deflected. Shot clock at 10. Here's Baugh. Out it goes Dirks. Three on the way from him. Hits it.
Oh, my goodness.
And the basket will count.
The rattling rim. And there's a foul on Simpson, it looks like. 1-1. Let's see what happens here on the backside. I think Shimonitz got pushed in the back as the ball went in the basket.
So Shimonitz will shoot the 1-1.
Yeah, Dirks with the lefty stroke.
Shimonitz tonight with only 2 points. Hits it.
Well, I'll tell you what, yeah, he hasn't had to do much. You know, with Garver going off for 20 and Cooper Cook getting his 11 or 12, whatever he has at this point. We haven't heard much from Hiller. But that's the thing about this team. This team is such an unselfish team. You know, it doesn't matter who gets it. But I tell you what, as we saw in the championship game, when they want a basket, they put the ball in Shimonet's hands and let him make some decisions.
Shot clock is off. We're down to 10 seconds here in the half. And now we got a foul.
Only the fourth foul on Wesleyan.
That's Alec Hinson right there. Sophomore guard out of Marshfield, Wisconsin. Inbound here. Wagner. Fadeaway 15-footer, missing it. Rebound Baugh. He will heave a shot up at the buzzer. Goes wide right. And that's how the first half ends. Nebraska Wesleyan out to a 20-point advantage here at the break. Your score, Nebraska Wesleyan 56, Simpson 36 on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Lincoln Electric System is proud to serve the Lincoln area. We can't imagine a better community to work for, so we owe it to our customers and team members to be something even better. That's why we're striving to be the world's best energy company. The kind of people who work for us are the kind of people who will get us there. Reliable people who believe in safety, integrity, and most of all, serving their neighbors. And at LES, the professionals who work here stay here. The reasons are many. You'll get the technology and training you need to succeed and advance. Benefits that allow you to take care of your family's needs and goals. You'll do important work to help create a sustainable energy future for us all. If you are starting your professional journey with LES, you will gain experience in our wide-ranging internship programs. At the end of the day, people stay here, we believe, for a very simple reason. LES is a great place to work, to build a career, and to do something that matters. It's all because we are local people serving local people.
Welcome back to the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. I'm Jeff Moats. I'm joined here by the new incoming university president here at Nebraska Wesleyan, Dr. Darren Good. He will become the 17th president here on the Wesleyan campus starting in July. He will take over for Dr. Fred Oles, who will be retiring at the end of the academic year. And Dr. Good, thank you for joining us and welcome to Lincoln.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well, I understand that you got quite a background, of course, in academics and education. What drew you to Nebraska Wesleyan? What was your interest?
I would say it's the combination of the rich history and the background, the liberal arts background that has a great reputation throughout the nation for being a wonderful place to get a great education. We love, though, the balance of the extracurricular, co-curricular opportunities, playing sports, being in theater, being in music, as well as the rich academics.
What else piqued your interest here? There's got to be a lot of other great things here that really drew you.
Well, I won't lie. Lincoln being one of the best places to live. We're Midwesterners. We grew up in Illinois, my wife and I, and coming back to the Midwest was a key part of it. But Lincoln, the Lincoln-Omaha area, we know has a reputation for being a great place to live.
I understand you're a huge basketball fan, so what's it like now to be in charge of the #1 rated program in the country and the defending national champions?
It is awesome. I won't lie. That certainly put you higher up on my list than a school that didn't have a great basketball tradition. But sports of all kinds I love, but my wife would say, any basketball game, it's hard to have a conversation with me because I'm watching the game and not listening.
One more question. What's it like going to be leaving sunny California to come back here to Lincoln? I mean, you've been at Whittier College now for quite a while.
Yeah, well, we've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed the weather and going to the beaches, but it really hasn't felt normal. This feels like we've been on a vacation trip for a long time, and we just feel like getting back to our roots and being grounded and being back to the Midwestern traditions and values.
Dr. Darren Good, the 17th president of Nebraska Wesleyan. He will be on staff starting in July, taking over for Dr. Fred Oles, who's retiring. Dr. Good, thank you for joining us. And we'll be back with more from Snyder Arena right after this on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
When you're out to make a difference in the world, begin by exploring what inspires you at Nebraska Wesleyan University. The bridge between you and meaningful, unforgettable experiences, designed from personal attention to internships to translate into success in your career and life. A place of powerful learning designed to explore you, discover you, propel you. Nebraska Wesleyan University, NWU.
You're watching Prairie Wolves basketball on LNK TV Sports and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network.
Welcome back to Snyder Arena. Along with John Harris, I'm Jeff Moats and our entire Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network crew. Look at this at halftime. Dr. Fred Oles and the new incoming president, Dr. Darren Good, getting involved in the knockout game at halftime.
Nobody tripped and fell, so that's good.
Yep, nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt. First half stats look like this here for both of these teams. Wesleyan 19 of 32 from the field. Simpson not too far behind, 15 of 32. How about that? 11 of 20 from three-point range.
Oh, boy.
Mercy.
That's their game, and when they're making them, you're in trouble, and you want to hope that they start to miss every now and then. But I'll tell you what, Garver came out hot. Cooper Cook comes out hot. Dirks comes in. He throws a couple in the ocean. And Reimers hit a couple. So they're just getting started. You just hoping. I think that chewing out right before the half by Coach Wellman let them know, listen, we cannot let up. Okay. Simpson went on a bit of a run right before the half. Wesleyan let their foot off the gas. And Coach Wellman wants that fire. He wants the whole game. He wants the intensity the whole time. He wants to get back to that championship game.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a taste of it, and
you want more.
You want more.
Ryan Garver leading all scorers in the first half with 20 points for Wesleyan. Taylor Filbert, the top scorer for Simpson, with 14. In that 3-2 zone, Garver trying to pick the pocket of Filbert.
Oh, he'll do it.
Turnaround jumper doesn't fall for Adam Ryder. Back the other way. Here come the Prairie Wolves. Here's Reimers to Garver. Reimers gets it back out to Garver. He thought about it. A lob from Hiller to Reimers. Back out to Hiller. A three on the way. Off. Cooper Cook with the offensive board and put back. And he just hit it.
There's a 1,700 right there. Tremendous job. He gets it off an offensive rebound.
And then we got a double foul.
Oh, boy.
A double foul on both. It's like Shimonitz was the one for Wesleyan. And the other one against Kyle Wagner. Both of them each with 2 fouls now.
Yeah, just got kind of locked up there at the free throw line.
Inside they go. Back out in the corner. Here's a three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Ball tipped around, rescued by Wagner. Here's Ryder. Wagner will take the three. Hits it.
Yeah, he's back in the ball game. Took a little shot there with the basketball. Didn't see him for a while. Now he's back.
58-39 is where we stand. Shimonitz underneath, goes up, fading away, missing it. Reimers had the ball, but taken out of there by Ryder. And what do we got here?
Kick ball. Reimers just got out-muscled there by Ryder. And Ryder's looking at his arm going, I got the muscles, you don't.
Here's a three from Filbert off. Long carom, recovered by Simpson.
Wesley's got to do a better job of tracking it down.
Filbert for a three, off, and the rebound to Reimers. Up the floor, Garver. Going one-on-one, Euro step to the basket, off the window and through the hoop and the horn.
Oh, he's gotten so good with that little hesitation. I think the Simpson player took it right in the chops here. Let's see.
That's Raheski.
Let's see what happens here. Garver. Oh, he got him right there with the elbow, right under the chin. Right under the chin. He's down, but not out. Got him. Garver, and that's a great move by Garver. He caught him on the move. He's backing up, so you go right at him. Put some dirt on it. He'll be back. Gonna put a little ice there.
Garver's free throw is short.
He is human.
Yes, he is. He is quite a ball player. Nice inside-outside. Good ball movement. Jansen now for a three, and he hits it.
That's a great job by Simpson. Now they're playing the ball movement game. Find their man with an open shot.
Here's Garver again. Needs help.
He was going to throw it back to Hiller.
Here's Hiller for a three. Tipped out there by Shimonitz. Reimers with a shot fake off the window and in.
And that's what they need more of, those inside baskets. And that's a great job of offensive rebounding by three guys.
Here's Barbie. Back out to Wagner for a three. Oh, my.
Boy, that was deep. That was deep.
Tell you, Simpson can demonstrate that they can shoot the long-range ball. There's no doubt.
But
they're one of the best three-point shooting teams you're going to find in this conference.
But you got to make some stops. I mean, you're getting those three-point baskets. You got to make some stops so you can get back in the ball game.
Garver out top, gives it to Cook. Here's Reimers. Back to Garver here. Shot clock at 5. Step back three on the way from Garver. Off. No good. Rebound to Ryder. Far corner, Wagner. He'll take another three. Off. Rim no good. And the rebound to Cooper. Cooper Cook, that is. Here's Shimonitz down the lane. Misses the left-hand layup with a tip in for Reimers.
That's a great job on the offensive glass. Reimers paying dividends, just following the guy with the ball. Didn't give up on it.
What do we got here? A foul on Shimonitz.
Oh, that's a nickel dimer. I guess somebody hadn't blown a whistle in a while.
You got the #1 team in the country in Division III tonight here on their home court, up by 19.
And you know, it's 19, but it just feels like not a real secure 19. There goes who? Guess who?
There's Garver with a steal. Nice look to Reimers with a reverse off the left hand and in.
Love the patience. He waited for Reimers to break.
Here's a little floater from Wagner, misses off the front of the rim. Looked like that might have been an easy basket.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Cooper Cook will take the three, hits it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I'm telling you right now, folks, the best show in town for college
right
basketball is right here at Nebraska Wesleyan.
It's right here.
And that is the truth. Barbie misses the three, and the rebound to Cook. Here's Shimonitz to the basket, off the window and in.
Unbelievable.
What do we got here?
We got a technical foul.
So Nate Shimonitz is called for a technical foul. So Shimonitz is going to come out. Here's Shimonitz here on the break.
Was he looking for a foul?
Well, he must have said something.
Did he say something?
As Wagner hits the free throw.
Okay, he makes the basket. Okay. He must have said something to the other player. That's his 4th foul.
So he'll take a seat with less than 15 minutes to go in the game.
Or did he say something to the referee?
I thought he said something to the official.
Well, the referee's in charge, so here's a foul and take a seat.
Wagner on the left wing. The ball stolen by Garver, but it goes out of bounds.
Boy, I'll tell you.
But
we saw it in the first game with Claire Phillips, just the kind of passion and effort for the game. We're seeing it again here.
That dreaded 3-2 zone.
Yeah, if you're the other team, you dread it.
Jansen for a 3, misses. Long rebound to Cooper Cook. Now a turnover, but Reimers gets it back. Hiller keeps it going. We'll get a hand check on Barbie.
Oh, he must have stepped out of bounds. Hiller.
So it is a turnover.
Hiller's had an interesting season. You know, he's been
hit with injuries.
Yeah, he's been hurt. You know, but they're going to need him.
Nice look. Back out. Here's another 3. Good.
That's a great job.
That is
the ball.
That's Filbert out of Olathe South. I think he's pretty familiar with Cooper Cook, who played his high school ball at Blue Valley North High School in Overland Park, Kansas. So it looks like they're very well familiar with each other, playing high school ball back down in Kansas. And now a turnover, ball thrown away. And it will be Wesleyan basketball.
Some good basketball played in the state of Kansas. Let's see what happens. What's going on here?
Not sure what the issue is. So we'll resume play. Dylan Dirks to Garver. Nate Baugh, he'll take the 3, missing it.
Guess who?
And Reimers keeps it alive. Garver gets the feed. Fadeaway shot, good.
Unbelievable. This young man, and again, he's supposed to be playing on a semi-broken foot.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if I can play that well on 2 good feet, he's playing on a half-broken foot.
Ryan Garver has really turned into quite a ball player over here.
And, you know, you talk about where guys should play or could play, you know, where they can maximize, you know, their potential. Well, this has been a perfect setup for him. And, of course, his parents get to see him play every home game, and I guess they go every game.
That's what it sounds like. They make those long road trips. They got one this weekend when they go to Wartburg. Here's Cook. Nice look to Reimers, who goes up and puts it in.
That's unselfish basketball, folks. That's called sharing is caring.
That's what wins you ball games aside from defense. Sharp toss down low.
Good catch.
Wagner to the hoop, missing it. Cook with a rebound. Here's Garver. And we got a foul.
Again, Wesleyan challenges your defense so much on those cuts. Clay Reimers cutting through the basket, and the Simpson player trying to impede his progress. Again, that's a nice sharp cut right through the lane. He gets pats from everybody on the bench. Clay Reimers, he's really come on and become a good contributor to this team. Ball back in the ball game.
Here's Garver out top. Baugh will take the three. Wow.
That's a great move. If you don't give it to the cutter, the guy who set the pick slips back across the three-point line, and he splashes it.
Ryder lost the ball as he put it to the floor.
Don't put the ball down around these guys. Are you kidding me? I mean, they're like a vat of piranhas. You put the ball down, and they're going to chew you up.
Wesleyan is 13 of 26 from three-point range at 50%.
And you know, we were lauding, if you will, the prowess, three-point prowess of Simpson at 40.3. Wesleyan has really done a tremendous job here.
There's Cordell Gillingham. Now to Cook. Oh, man. What does Lionel Richie sing?
All night long. All night long.
Here's Barbie on the baseline. Here's a three on the way, and it got stuck.
Little shot put.
On the corner of the rim. The shot taken by Alec Henson.
Marshfield, Wisconsin, a sophomore. A little shot put action there. Watch this. Whoop! Have you ever done that on a shot?
No, I don't think so.
Well, all yours go in splash and flip, swish, you know, so.
Here's Dylan Dirks. He'll take the three. Oh, mercy. Man.
You run out of words to say.
We're seeing a barrage. Free jumper misses there that time for Simpson. That was Stumbo who took the shot. We're at 84-50 with 10:40 to go in the game.
Oh, boy.
And this thing's got out of hand.
Yeah, it has.
Gillingham will take the three. Bounces off.
You expect every single one to go in.
At the rate they've been shooting the ball, you bet. Filbert will take the long three. That misses, and the rebound it goes to Dirks.
Tremendous job of rebounding by Wesleyan here. They've had a couple of spurts where they kind of let up. But you can't be the kind of team they are and want the offense that they have and not be able to rebound the ball.
One dribble for Baugh. Man.
Well, they're filling the tank up big time.
I mean, it is just absolutely raining threes in this place. 87-50. And Henson falls to the floor. They're going to call a foul on Wesleyan.
Henson says, forget this. I'm going to stop this outside stuff. I'm going to try to take the ball to the basket.
That's the fifth on Shimonitz.
Yep.
He's fouled out.
He's had an interesting night.
Shimonitz is gone with 5 fouls.
He'll become a spectator for the rest of the night.
Not a good night for Shimonitz.
So he gets to explain to his comrades on the bench what he might have said that got him the technical. No coach really wants his player to get a technical foul. I know my coach would not be happy.
Shot clock goes off. Did he hit it? Yes, in time. Case Good hits the three. Got the shot off just in time. 87-53. What do we got here? A foul.
I like that nice hard cut by Clay Reimers. Once again, they're trying to impede his progress through the lane, and it is not to be. So it's not always about just having the ball. You got to be able to move without the ball. He does a tremendous job there, gets the foul.
Reimers, he'll rise up, three on the way, missing that one. And Ryder saves the ball, but back into the hands of Wesleyan. I thought he might have gone out of bounds with it. A new shot clock, though. Bounce pass got away from Dirks, recovered. We're going to foul on the floor.
A little careless there on the pass from Baugh. You know, you're winning by a lot, 34 points. But you don't want to be sloppy.
Here's Hall. The foul going to go against Good.
Good is looking around asking, what did I do? And I think you're right about those uniforms and the Hoosiers.
See, it's a mix of the Hickory Huskers and the Iowa State Cyclones.
You know what's interesting is that, it's a very, very simple looking uniform, though it has a little dark tint on the shorts.
Here's Hall to the hoop, and he puts it in.
Yeah, he just muscled his way to that basket.
8 minutes to go, 89-53 our score. Here's Good trying to look in.
They're not looking to the right at all.
Ryder facing up. Spin move. Yep. Back out they go. Here's a three on the way. Good.
Yeah, finally the rotation gets it around.
And
around the
horn with the basket. 89-56. 7.5 to go. And Hiller got fouled trying to get the lob pass. And we're going to see Pete Ackerman check in for the first time tonight for Nebraska Wesleyan. Ackerman, who played his high school ball at Lincoln East. He'll come in and...
Well, a lot of guys should get some time tonight who don't usually play. I mean, with this score the way it is, Ackerman gets up, rebound.
Almost had it. And Ackerman's pretty athletic himself. I mean,
oh yeah, he is.
He has some leaping ability. And a blocking foul.
Oh my goodness! Is he standing right there waiting for him? Play that again.
Let's take a look at this again. There you see Henson.
Oh my goodness! What does he got to do?
Oh, was he in the restricted area? He was just outside of there. Inbound to Wagner, who puts it up and in.
That's the easiest basket he's going to get. That's a sleeper there for Wesleyan.
89-58. Here's Reimers to Gillingham. Offensive foul.
My goodness. That's a little Russell Crowe right there. No. That's Leonardo. He needs to start on the Walk of Fame for that performance. But he got the call.
Inside, Ryder bottled up. Trying to dish it across the lane. Here's Wagner for a three. Oh, man.
Now they're coming on. And so you got to ask yourself, if you're Coach Wellman, you're up big. I mean, do you kind of ride it out with your subs here? Or do you put the main guys back in?
Down inside, and Hall is fouled. 6:18 remaining in this one. Among those supporting Nebraska Wesleyan broadcasts, Petro Family Dental Health at 144th and Dodge in Omaha. A very relaxed and friendly atmosphere. Connect with the doctors Bimbo and Vince Petro. Give them a call, 402-397-4505 to schedule an appointment. As Hall hits the free throw. 90-61. Make it 91-61.
3 players in double figures here tonight. 24 for Garver, 18 for Reimers, 19 for Cook. He goes over 1,700. Shot put.
Doesn't go for Henson.
Well, he's a strange shot, Jeff. Kind of a launcher.
He kind of.
I call it the bottle rocket.
Turnover in the backcourt. committed by Austin Hall.
And again, you want to make sure you. Uh-oh, look at that.
Long three doesn't go for Wagner. 6 minutes to go. 91-61 our score.
Now, once upon a time, you ask yourself, is that a good shot? I mean, nowadays.
And Hall is fouled.
Nowadays, that's where guys are shooting from.
And
high school, college.
Hall is kind of hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, he came down a little strange. Might have to give him his free throws and get him out of the game. See what happened here. Ooh. Yeah, he's going to move gingerly. Going to get him out of the game.
Second free throw on the way. Misses it.
That's one way to stay in the game is miss the free throw.
He's kind of hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, he will be. But you don't want it to stiffen up, so if he keeps moving, he'll be somewhat okay. If he gets on the bench, it'll stiffen up.
And the rebound to Ackerman off the missed shot from Ryder.
Yeah, so as long as he keeps moving it, he won't think about it.
Well, more guys are going to come off the bench here for Wesleyan. Reimers tries to dump it down low. Ball taken away instead. Here's Case Good to the basket. Dish off to Ryder. Goes up, and he's fouled hard by Jack Hiller.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Boy, you could hear it.
That was a little volleyball action.
So we'll have at least 3 new players coming in here for Wesleyan.
And Hiller's doing a little talking. Somebody's doing a little talking.
Free throw is up, no good.
All right, the Duck Dynasty over there is ribbing Ryder here.
The Wesleyan Rowdies underneath.
A.K.A. the football team.
Second free throw is good.
I'm sure President Good is going, oh, that's not good.
And Mercy.
Connor Thompson in now.
Along with him is Jake Sheaf out of Wahoo. Sheaf gets it. Back out to Patrick Sullivan, who takes the long-range shot, doesn't fall. Sheaf gets the rebound. Here's Thompson. Now to Ackerman. And Hiller's going to back it out. Sheaf, his father Kevin is the head coach at Wahoo. They're having a pretty good season this year. They're very talented. Sullivan's three doesn't fall, and now Ackerman gets it back for Wesleyan.
Third shot at it.
Sheaf for a three. Got it.
How many chances can you get?
95-62 with 4 minutes remaining, just over 4 minutes remaining. And the century mark is not that far. They're going to let it go out of bounds.
Well, I'm sure you know they want it.
Yep.
You know they want it. And you know, hey, listen, I don't care who's sitting on that bench. You know, you're locked and loaded. Peyton Priest comes in now from Papillion.
Played at Papillion La Vista.
So Austin Hall is going to get a chance to check out what's going on with that ankle or that leg. The great thing about this system, everybody understands what they're supposed to be doing.
Sheaf. Ackerman will take the three. He got it.
Everybody understands exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Just different guys doing the same thing.
98-62.
Sweet music.
And Jansen hits a three.
Man, we have seen a shooting display here tonight. Boy, it's been unbelievable. Wesleyan 51.4% from downtown and 40% for Simpson.
Sullivan lost the ball, goes out of bounds.
18 of 31, 51.4%. And you know, you ain't got no slouches on the other side there. I mean, they haven't shot it as well. But you're shooting 40% from three-point range. That's not bad. But you're down by a million.
Ty Bardsley into the game for Wesleyan. 3 doesn't fall for Peyton Priest. And back the other way we go. Jack Seward, who is in the game for Simpson, finds Case Good. Kick out. Jared Bacon in the game. Here's a 3 from the left corner. Doesn't fall for Seward. And Sheaf with the ball on the break. Bounce pass. Knocked away out of bounds. It will stay with Wesleyan.
Yeah, no, that's not the kind of pass you want. It'll be a little bit more solid. And on the bench, they're telling them, shoot the ball. You're in the game. Shoot the ball. They want that 100.
2.5 to go here.
Telling Sheaf to shoot it.
Priest will take the 3, and he drains it. And we've hit 101.
Oh, my goodness. These guys.
And now everybody on the bench that has not played yet will come in.
Do we have any eligibility left?
I do. I'm not in condition, though.
No, you don't have to be in condition. Just come off a screen. Find yourself in the corner somewhere.
I'm just going to set screens and I'll go cherry pick. I'll go do that.
Well, I can cherry pick with the best. I can pick cherries, strawberries, blueberries, peaches, plums.
Man, oh man.
I think you can still make a three-pointer. You're giving yourself wide open.
Yep. Let me camp out in the corner. Here's Priest to the free throw line.
A little strong. A little strong. If you give me the A right there by Schneider Arena, right down there.
That's yours?
That's my spot right there. And that on the other side as well. I don't like the top of the key.
It's deceiving.
It is. It's depth perception.
Ryan Kennegider is in for Wesleyan as Priest hits the free throw.
Boy.
102-65.
I think Wesleyan has recovered from that loss.
I think they have too. This has been a complete rout. And it took very little time as Dylan Brandt, a freshman from Lincoln North Star, commits the foul. Also in is Thomas Robertson, the freshman from Lincoln Pius X.
I remember him from football.
Well, he was on that state tournament team a year ago that took Creighton Prep to 3 overtimes.
Oh, boy, what a game.
That was a game you and I saw.
What a game.
Center.
Oh, my goodness.
And he had a big part of that game, too. Here's Priest for a 3, missing it. And the rebound kept alive here. Robertson to Brandt. Turnaround fadeaway going to be partially blocked that time by Chris Johnson. Shot up and in on the layup. Nice drive to the hoop.
Nice take.
Tackenhorst with the basket. Now here's a steal. And the layup for Jared Bacon, who gets into the scoring column. 1 minute to go. 102-69 our score. Here's Brandt. Robertson gets it down low. Back to Priest for a 3. Going to be partially blocked maybe.
Should have followed his shot.
Here's Johnson, who goes up to the basket, lays it into the hoop and a harm. Fouled by Ty Bardsley. Of course, the younger brother of Trey, who's been traveling around with the Harlem Globetrotters.
I don't know if he was here when they were here.
I don't think this last time he was here. He might have, well, we'll have to double check that. We'll get our crack staff on that next time. All 18 players that are on the bench tonight for Wesleyan have gotten in the game. And not all of them have scored, though. Ball will stay down here with Wesleyan.
Boy, is Coach happy about that? Here you got 19 seconds, and you got your player, Tacking Horse, a sophomore, diving on the ground for loose balls.
Well, Wesleyan goes to Wartburg Saturday afternoon, and then they're back here next Wednesday night with Coe College. And we'll have that here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. And Bardsley just going to dribble it out. As time winds out, your final score tonight is Nebraska Wesleyan 102, Simpson College 71. The Prairie Wolves are now 21-1 overall, 12-1 in the American Rivers Conference. Simpson falls to 13-9 and 7-7 in conference play. What a game.
Unbelievable. We saw two tremendous games here tonight. The women did a tremendous job to get the win, and they finished it off here. The men finished it off in grand fashion with a 102-71 win going away. All players getting the game, and we got the Duck Dynasty out of the stands to congratulate their comrades on the basketball team.
So that'll do it for us here tonight. Another reminder again, we'll be back with you next Wednesday night. Men's and women's basketball here with Wesleyan playing host to Coe College. Again, the final, Nebraska Wesleyan 102, Simpson 71. For John Harris, for Jamie Wentz, and our entire Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network crew, I'm Jeff Moat. Thanks along. Thanks for watching. Good night from Snyder Arena here in Lincoln.
This LNK TV Sports and Nebraska Wesleyan University Sports Network broadcast was made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it, and Nebraska Wesleyan University.